What's happening, everybody? How y'all feeling? I'm blessed. I'm honored to be here and sitting here in front of y'all, being able to talk to y'all on this beautiful day of April 9th, 2019. You know what I mean? Welcome to the living room with your host, Ja. You know what I mean? I'm a little early, so, if you ain't here, you know what I mean? Duchess, how you doing? If y'all ain't here, we gonna get around to it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna wait for y'all to file the room and come in here and just, hold me down and rock with me. Ladybug, what's up, Ladybug? Oh, Ladybug, early. Oh. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all file in the room. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all groove on. Play these smooth tunes in the background. I do not own the rights to this music. Play these smooth grooves in the back. You heard what I said. Play these smooth tunes in the background and let it go down. You dig? What did I say? Excuse me. Try to clown me. I got jokes. I know I got a big head. It's all love, though. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Your imperfections are what make you perfect to others. Ladybug, what you mean you up? What you be sleep usually? When it's around this time, you be sleep? I called Duchess out. Duchess hauled ass. I said, "What up, Duchess?" She took off. Oh shoot, he could see me. Pew. Just the two of us. Crystal, what's happening, Crystal? Just the two of us. Crystal said, "Hey, all." Ladybug said, "Man, my sinus pressure was crazy last night." Oh, wow. I think I'm developing sinuses. I'm not sure, though. I don't know. I really don't think so. But I think it was a cold. My son was sick. You know what I mean? Then all of a sudden I was sick. So everybody like, "Oh, you might got allergies." I ain't never had allergies in my life. I think it was just I was sick. I was sneezing. You know what I'm saying? Nose running and stuff like that. But he had them same symptoms. So. Big ass watermelon slushy. Yeah. My second day eating healthy, man. Eating no meats. And to be honest with you, no, all jokes aside, I feel like I'm more energetic. I'm feeling like I have a lot more energy than I did eating meats. And that's kind of crazy. I made this protein shake, and I drank this protein shake, and I felt really good, man. I felt real good. Ladybug, it's going real good. That's exactly. I was just talking the same time you asked that. Yeah, like I said, I used I drank the protein shake in substitution of the no meat. You know what I mean? So I can still get that protein and still have energy. You know what I mean? And I'm kind of liking it though. For real. Kimberly said, "Hey, good evening. What's happening, Kimberly?" Crystal said, "Lucky you, my sinuses be whooping me." Veronica, what's going on? I'm good. I can't complain. Tanya, how you doing, Tanya? All right, being that y'all filing in like that, I'm gonna tell you the topic of the night. The topic of tonight is how do you feel about raising another person's, like another a child that's not yours? Like you're in a relationship. Janet said, "Hi everyone." Like you get into a relationship and that person just happen to have children. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about raising that child? You know what I'm saying? Being that child's not your biological child. How do you feel about that? You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna talk about. I've been through this experience. I honestly dealt with a lot of I'm not gonna say a lot like it's crazy, but how you doing, mother? I've dealt with yeah, Kim. Kim said that's how I felt when I used to eat red meat. My body felt sluggish and heavy. Yeah, it felt like it weighs you down, right? I feel like it's like a weight been lifted up off me. I'm just more in it, and it's only been 2 days. That's the crazy thing, but I'm more energetic. You know what I mean? I've been eating like yesterday. I ain't say I was eating healthy now, you know. So don't come don't come at my neck. But I ate a pizza. My 14-year-old daughter, she doing it with me. You know what I mean? And I ate a pizza, a 3-cheese pizza. Her and I ate yesterday. That was actually the only thing I ate yesterday, besides some fruit and cereal. Yeah, I had cereal, pizza, and some fruit. And then today I made some potatoes, some home fries actually, with some cream style corn mixed in it. And it sounds weird. I know it probably sounds weird to y'all, but it was good as hell. Rose said, "Hi, good people." Mel said, "What up, y'all?" in my Martin voice. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was Rose said, "Older kids or younger ones?" Either or, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But I made some home fries today with some cream style corn, and then I just ate some tuna salad, you know what I'm saying, with some crackers. Ate some tuna salad with some crackers, something like, you know what I'm saying, but it was fulfilling though. Ladybug said, "Hey now," to Mel, response to Mel. But yeah, how do you feel? It doesn't matter how old the child is. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about raising somebody else's child? That's the bottom line. When you get in, my thing is this. Any time that I got into a relationship with a woman and she had children already, and I stepped in, you know what I'm saying? I stepped in as that father figure. You know what I mean? That's just the role I took on. You know what I mean? Even if their father was involved, if we lived in the same house, you know what I'm saying? That was I felt like that was my responsibility. But I'm gonna be honest though, my son now, I don't think I did right by him. I think I cheated him. I think I shortchanged him. You know what I mean? As far as being the man that he needed at that time. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I think I really did. I think we have a better relationship now that he's older. You know what I'm saying? But I came into his life when he was 2 years old. You know what I'm saying? And he's 22 now. Well, he'll be 22 this year. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I don't think I did right by him as far as, you know, being the man that I could have been. I mean, I'm just a whole different person right now. But in the beginning years, you know what I mean? It was just so much turmoil and you know what I'm saying? Her family was against me, you know what I'm saying? Being that father figure for him, you know what I'm saying? And stepping in and taking that spotlight and telling him things like, "Oh, that's not your father. Why you letting him say such and such to him? That's not his father." And you know what I'm saying? And I was going through all those battles and all that played in my mind, and the mentality I had then. It was just like F everybody, you know what I'm saying? "Oh, you don't want me to be in it, then F you too," and I was just on it like that, you know what I'm saying? Which was wrong, which was dead wrong. And I think I carried a lot of that resentment throughout the years because of the way that, you know what I'm saying, he was able to talk to me, you know what I'm saying? Like it was no consequences. Like he was, you know, like disrespectful a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what he was taught from the family. That he didn't have to listen to me because I wasn't his father, you know what I mean? And he said that to me one time before too, you know, "You're not my father," you know what I mean? And that was that. And I was just like, "Oh, okay." You know, but a lot of situations and a lot of conflict that we had, I caused it myself. And I own that, you know what I'm saying? I caused it myself. Is because, not because I didn't want to take care of him, it's just because of the fact that it wasn't the type of relationship that I wanted it to be. You know what I'm saying? I was on that me type of thing back then. You know what I'm saying? But we recently had a conversation, and you know what I'm saying, for the first time ever. Now, mind you, like I said, I've been in this life since he was 2 years old. You know what I'm saying? He's 21 now, about to be 22. And he never broke down to me ever before. We had a conversation. I mean, I sat and talked to him, told him about condoms, told him how to put them on. You know, we had these type of conversations. You know what I mean? We had conversations about other things, but we just never had that breakthrough conversation. And we just had that last year. And he sat and told me how he really felt about a lot of things and how he felt that I mistreated him growing up. And that shit hurt me. It hurt me to the core. Like, we both was like in tears. You know what I'm saying? We both was in tears, like, because I felt like shit. That, you know what I'm saying, that to know that he felt like that, and that really hurt me, man. You know what I'm saying? And to see the hurt in him, that was the first time he ever broke down to me. You know what I'm saying? Not the fact that he broke down is what, you know, made me look at him in a different light. You know what I'm saying? It was just the fact that he was emotional about the situation. He finally opened up to me and told me how he felt about how I treated him at times. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even realize I was doing this a lot of times. You know what I mean? And it was foul on my part. You know what I'm saying? So I apologized to him. I hugged him and let him cry. You know what I'm saying? I shed tears. And you know what I'm saying? And we got through it. You know what I mean? We got through it. So I say that to say, like, if you step into a relationship with a woman and she had, or anybody, a man either, man too, and he got a child already, love that child. If you're gonna love that person, love that child just like you love that person, because that's an extension of that person that you say you love. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of times they need that from you. They need you to be there for them like that. Crystal said, I love children, and my ex had 6 children. We were good, just baby mama issues. I told him better get him. Long story short, she still wanted him, and he was entertaining it. She ran up and got done up. Oh, Lord. She said she ran up and got done up. I'm still in 2 of the children's lives. Mel said, I love tuna salad. Mel, I guess I'm a little slow with the responses, so I feel you, Mel. I love that shit too. But Tanya said, I feel like when you're in a relationship, it's always one team. Kids gonna look up to you as a father and protection as well as a role model. Absolutely. And they should be able to do that. They should have that avenue to do that. And you should create that lane for them to do that. But you know what I'm saying, when you caught up in your bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, her family was just kept intervening throughout the years of him growing up and was teaching him, like, he didn't have to respect me. He didn't have to, you know, listen to what I was saying. He didn't have to you know what I'm saying, to adhere to the rules of what that I was laying down. You know what I'm saying, that him and his mom, me and his mom was laying down, rather. You know what I'm saying? And it used to annoy me, you know what I'm saying? And I took it out on him as opposed to channeling my anger to the people who it was really directed towards. You know what I'm saying? He got the brunt of it, and it wasn't right. It wasn't right. Ladybug said, if you're in a relationship with someone with kids, it's a package, and the love should go around. The love should go around. Sorry, Ladybug. The love should go. I agree. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? You can't get into a relationship with somebody with kids and then expect them to just. You'll be a very selfish person to get in a relationship with somebody with children and expect them to put you first. That's not how it works. That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of dudes, I was one of them. I demand a lot of attention. You understand what I'm saying? I love the attention. You know what I'm saying? I call it how you want to call it. Oh, he do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I made all the excuses in the world. Oh, my mother wasn't here. I wasn't raised like that. So you're going to have to be there for me. I'm not taking I'm not doing that. You're going to have to do this for me, and you're going to have to do that for me. And you know what I'm saying? And I think that I really, literally was jealous of the relationship that him and her had. You know what I'm saying? It took away from the relationship that she and I had, not understanding that it was 2 different things at the time. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can love 2 different people. Like, you love your child a different way than you love your man or your woman. You understand what I'm saying? And it's just that simple. But I wasn't there at that time. It took a lot of maturity, you know what I'm saying, a lot of growing up for me to understand that. Mel said, if we're in a relationship for the long haul, that's what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but a lot of people don't do it like that. You dig? It don't happen like that. We hear about it all the time. I'm giving you a scenario that I lived through myself, that it wasn't like that. You know what I mean? It wasn't like that. I was told, like, you know, my son used to come over for the weekend or whatever. You know what I'm saying? My biological son, you know what I'm saying, used to come over for the weekend, and I treated him different. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, it was because I felt like this is really not my child, because it was made known to me that, you know what I'm saying, through the conversations and things that we had, you know what I'm saying? But he always looked to me as a father, you know what I'm saying? But I was just less of a man at that time to be that man that he really needed. And you know what I'm saying, knowing that his father wasn't there. You understand what I'm saying? So it was kind of foul on my behalf, man. Crystal said, I raised my niece as well from 1 to 18. She is 22 in law school. She calls me Auntie Mommy, laughing out loud. Okay. Rose said, it's not as challenging when they small children. Nah, it's not. But it's possible. It's doable when you're older. You understand more. You understand what I'm saying? You understand the dynamics of a relationship, and you understand that we got in the concept in our head that our relationships are not supposed to last. So if it does break off, it's normal. Nah, it's not normal. It's not normal. We got to stop accepting that to be normal in our culture. We got to stop accepting that to be normal, because it's not. Aisha, what's going on, Aisha? Aisha waving, y'all. Montoya said, good evening, everyone. Montoya, what's up? Montoya said, good evening, everyone. I'm late because I tried to do some sit-ups real quick. Yeah, right. Aisha said, hey, cousin, get it in. Montoya said, hey, cuz, Aisha. Ladybug said, Montoya, good for you. She lying. Montoya said, Ladybug, I had to buy something to help me, laughing out loud. Gotta get this belly right. This wasn't how it's supposed to be. Rose said, I love kids, period. It's just the breakup part. If that happens when they are attached. Let me see. When they are attached. Wait, where you at? When they are attached. But I'm in a different situation because I'm raising a child that's not my biological child. But the biological parent has to allow you to love the kids they need. They need you to. Absolutely. Missy said, good evening, everyone. What's happening, Missy? Absolutely. I absolutely agree, Rose. That's a fact. Because if you don't allow that space for that relationship to develop, and for that child to bond with you know what I'm saying, that child in that grown-up bond time, you know what I'm saying, then it's never going to work. You can't be in a relationship with your dude or your woman, and that you raising their child, you in the household with their child, and you treating them like crap. You understand what I'm saying? Because kids pick up, even if you're biological, you ain't supposed to do that. You don't talk down to the other parent in front of the other child, because kids are very smart. They pick up on that. They pick up on, and they play to that. They start to play y'all against each other, and a lot of times it works. And I really feel like that happened in my relationship in the earlier years. I think that's what happened too. You know what I mean? But don't get me wrong. I take ownership of the part that I did. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of bullshit. And I own that. I own that. I'm not proud of it. I'm not running away from it. You know what I'm saying? Because my whole purpose in life is to grow. You know what I'm saying? From my past experience, and to be the best person that I can be. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, I acknowledge my wrongs so I can grow from them and learn from them. And that's just where I'm at. Roxanne, what's up, Roxanne? Roxanne said, hello, everyone. Montoya said, it was hard because regardless of who I am with, my kids come first. I may have been in the wrong at times when he would say slick things, and it would cause arguments between us, but we got through it. What? Oh. Arguments was, we got through it because all men don't step up to be a dad. Even though we had challenges, I respect him for dealing with me and stayed and we worked it out. Yo, let me tell you something. My son's biological father, you know what I'm saying? Which I salute him for doing what he did. He actually wrote me a letter on Facebook because we were friends at the time on Facebook, and you know he expressed his gratitude for me doing what I did, for me stepping in when he wasn't able to step in, and when he wasn't, I'm gonna say man enough to handle his responsibility as a father. You know what I'm saying? He wrote me a letter thanking me for that, and I felt that was really big because he said, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times y'all people like you know what I'm saying, the stepfather steps in, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, and do the job that the father couldn't do, and they don't get the acknowledgement that they deserve. And I respected him to the world, to the moon and back for that. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't have to do that. And that's real. Pat Diamond, I am Batty. Pat, how you doing, Pat? I don't even know why I try to read your last name. Mel said, wow, I'm proud of you for saying that. I know it took a lot to speak about that situation, growth. Yeah, you know what I mean, Mel? That's the whole thing. You know, it's all about growth. And that's where I'm at in this day and age. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to be the best person I could be, period. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what this one think about me or that one think about me. It matters what I think about me. You know what I'm saying? I want to be the best person for me. Because when I become the best person for me, everybody that around me, everybody that surrounded me, and everybody that has the pleasure of being around me is going to benefit from that. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm constantly trying to build myself up and become that best person that I could be, as we all should. Tanya said, don't beat up on yourself for your shortcoming, because a lot of kids are still being taught stereotype. This generation today is out of control. Just have to communicate that's the key. Absolutely. Absolutely. Aisha, let me tell you something, Aisha. Aisha said, don't try to play my cousin, mister. Let me tell you something, Aisha. Celie back there in that room, Celie ain't doing none of that. Celie probably did like 2 pull-ups, sit-ups rather, and called it a day. She set a regimen for herself, and she's not sticking to it. That's period, point blank. She's not sticking to it. That thing was bought like 3 days ago, and now she worked on it that first day. She did like 25 sit-ups that first day. That was it. Here we are into the 4th day of having it, and she just got back on it. Yeah, I'm telling your business. Yeah, since your cousin trying to come at me. Ladybug said, I raised my stepson from the age 6 to now he is 31, and you can't tell him that I'm not his mom. And see, that's the way it should be. That's what I'm saying, Ladybug. I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I snatched that from him. You understand what I'm saying? But he did call me that. I gave him the option. We sat him down. We had the conversation with him. I said, listen, you know who your father is. You know what I mean? This, that, and the third, or whatever. Because we had other children. You know what I mean? So it was like, you know who your father is. You know what I mean? Whatever. If you choose to, if you want to, you can call me dad. If you want to. If not, you know what I'm saying, you can just continue to call me Ja, because he was calling me Ja at one point. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you got to think, like, he was 2 years old. You know what I'm saying? But when the situation, when we got together, but when the situation started getting real, and we, years later, we wind up moving in with each other, you know what I'm saying? And he was a little older now. It was just like, oh, okay, so now shit got real, you know what I'm saying? So we gave him that option, and that was what he chose to do, to call me dad. And to this day now, he called me, hey, Daddy, what's going on? You know what I mean? That's how he talks to me. Kimberly said, kids should always be part of the deal. If I love you and I'm there for you, I love your child. Children also, and would leave children also, and would leave the door open for them if they ever needed me. Absolutely. Absolutely. Montoya said, I did my 25. Yeah. Aisha said, oh my God. Yeah, you right with that, oh my God shit. But yeah, anybody else raising stepchildren? Kimberly said, it's wonderful that you owned your wrongs It takes a big man to acknowledge and apologize for the hurt he may have caused. Do you understand how much it hurt for me to do that? Do you understand how hard it was? It's hard at times to realize your mistakes, you know what I'm saying, and understand that you made a mistake and to learn from that mistake and be able to grow from that mistake. It's very hard. It's very hard, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's something that you got to do in order for growth. You can't grow if you don't accept your flaws. How do you grow? Because if you're afraid to look at your flaws, you're never going to be able to grow. I had to accept the fact that I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? I was wrong in the thing. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't wrong in everything. I'm owning what I did. Whatever else happened doesn't even matter. I'm owning what I did. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the part that matters to me. That's the part. That's the part where I see the fault in. You understand what I'm saying? So I had to change that. I had to change it. A lot of times, we as people, we get into situations and our main thought is, oh, well, you did this and you did that and X, Y, Z and Focus on what you did. You want to make a situation better? Focus on the part that you played in it, the part where you went wrong. Because you can't correct nobody else's faults. You can't. They have to do that for themselves. Concentrate on where you went wrong. Find out what part you played in the situation. Work on that. That's how you get better. Because at the end of the day, if y'all decide to part, you still got to deal with them issues that you have. So why not work on them while you in the midst of all the chaos and the bullshit? That's the point. That's the time where you sit back and you look like, okay, let me see. I shouldn't have did this, or I'll move like this. I was moving wrong like this. Let me fix this and situate that. And you know what I'm saying? And God forbid if the situation doesn't work out, you going on as a better person to the next relationship. Not saying you going away, going right to it, jumping right into it, right and then. But then the point is like this. How do you love somebody, but then don't love the extension of them? How can you love somebody and not love the extension of them? Meaning, if they have children, they have a child, how could you not love their child? That's why Steve Harvey says something, right? He says something about dating. He was like, how long should you wait to introduce your children or a child to a potential mate, somebody that you plan on, you see yourself in the future with? How long do you wait? And he said you need to do that immediately. You need to do that immediately. Now that's not the goal. That's not to say you introduce your kids to every dude you're gonna be with. First of all, you gotta do your homework and make sure there's somebody that you really gonna be in a relationship with. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure this ain't no smash and dashing. You understand what I'm saying? Because everybody that you get into a relationship are not on the same mental capacity, don't have the same mental capacity as you. They're not thinking long term like you. You might got the road, you might got the color schemes of the wedding and everything planned out, and all they think about is smashing. You got to be mindful of that, man. You really have to be mindful of that. So with that being said, you don't introduce your kids to every dude you meet. You make sure that the dude is, this is my opinion, you make sure the dude is worthy of meeting your kids. You make sure you find out what direction is he headed with it, or she is headed with it. You got to find out what's what before you go doing dumb shit like that, man. You can't just introduce your kids to every single person you meet. It shouldn't work like that. It shouldn't go like that. It shouldn't go like that, man. Be mindful that these are your children. You as a parent are supposed to protect your child. You understand what I'm saying? You're supposed to protect your child. And in protecting your child, you don't bring just any and everybody around your child, not knowing what their intentions are. Find out about them. Some girls get in relationships with dudes that are rapists, that are pedophiles, and things of that nature. You understand what I'm saying? And you bring these dudes around your kids not even knowing who they are. Then when something go down, you be like, I ain't know he was doing it, because you didn't take time to get to know him. Your kids deserve the best, man. Make sure that you surround them around the best. If every parent should want better for their child than they have for themselves. Every parent should want better for their child. I just had this conversation with my daughter today. And, we was talking, I was talking to her and I was telling her, like, You know what I'm saying? Listen, I just wanted the best for you. You know what I mean? And if you happy, and I asked her, do you love the guy we with? She told me, yeah. She loved him. I said, listen, that's all that matters to me. That's all that matters to me. I don't know him. I haven't met him yet. I plan on meeting him next month. You know what I mean? But I haven't met him yet. You know what I'm saying? She told me, Daddy, he's a good guy. You know what I'm saying? He's there for his kids. He's here he don't even live with her, but he's at her house every night. She said he spends the night with me every night. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that. He's there for his child. She posts pictures on social media. You know what I'm saying? He got his child at the doctor's office and things like that. That's what a man does. That's what a man is supposed to do. So how can I not respect that? You understand what I'm saying? How can I not respect that? I haven't heard nothing bad about this kid. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, like, relationships, you responsible. Once you step into that lady's life, you're responsible for everything that entails her, that comes with her. You're responsible for that. Because as men, we're protectors. We're supposed to make sure that everything is right and everything is smooth. Everything is going the way it's supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? That's just our nature. That's y'all women. Y'all women are nurturers. We're what the hell am I trying to say? We're providers. We're protectors. That's what I'm trying to say. Your leader saying, hey everyone, you know how she do. But that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We protect, we make sure that everything around us it's like an engine. We make sure that engine is running on all cylinders. That's our job. Just like it's y'all job. Like if something happened, kid scrape his knee or something like that, you know what I mean? Y'all there to patch that up. That's what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes y'all hold on a little too tight, but that's what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? I just had that, and I just had that tough exterior because I didn't have parents. You understand what I'm saying? So, and I tell my kids this all the time, like, listen, man, you expecting me to be, you expecting that soft stuff, you better go to your mother with that, because I'm not sympathetic to that, especially my boys. I'm not sympathetic to that because I've been out of my own self 14, 15 years old. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I understand they don't have to go through that. They don't have to deal with that. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But my point in saying that is that don't expect me to be soft on you. I'm not going to be soft on you because I don't know how to be soft on you. I had to be hard from a child. So I don't understand that being soft on you type crap. So when I see the mother, you know what I'm saying? When I see the mother, it's just like, come here, baby. Yo, come here. And you know what I'm saying? And babying them, that bothers me. Knowing that that's what a woman does, it still bothers me. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm just like, let the boy be a man. He got to grow up. He's going to scrape his knee. He's going to fall sometime. Boy, brush that. This is how I was taught. Boy, you fall down and scrape your head. You crack your damn head open. Get up, boy, and brush that off, boy. Get up. You all right. You bleeding from the head. You all right. And that's how I grew up. That's how I grew up. You know what I mean? Not to say that it's right. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying how I was unsympathetic to things that happened. A lot of things that happened, I wasn't sympathetic to it because of the way that I grew up. Crazy, man. Crystal said, I'm so funny style, I don't let everyone meet my children. You're not supposed to. Rose said accountability. Absolutely. Khadijah, how you doing, Khadijah? Roxanne said, I love kids. I would like to meet kids if the person is serious about a relationship, as you should. Now, see, things like that is what you're supposed to find out in the beginning. In the beginning of a relationship. All right, how many kids you got? You got kids? This, that, and the third. How what's the relationship with you and the mother or the father? You know, what's going on with that? Y'all, everything good? You know what I mean? Y'all work there. Is it going to be drama? You know what I'm saying? Should I stay away from this person? Or is it cool to engage? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the deal? These are the things that you find out in the beginning of a relationship. You understand what I'm saying? It's serious. Like, my other kid's mother didn't want my kids around my girl. Like, are you serious? Excuse me. Oh, you can't get them. Oh, you're not taking them around that B. First of all, you don't know her. You know what I'm saying? Second of all, if I turn her loose, she might whoop your ass. So stop talking like you built like that, because you're not. You know what I'm saying? It was just stupidity, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? But then, and she still holds that type of mentality. Like, damn, you didn't grow up yet? Like, you about to be 49 years old. You still acting like a child. Like, come on, man. That's ridiculous. You almost 50. You mess around and fart, you're gonna fall on 50. You still acting like a child. But you know what I'm saying? I'm to the point in my life where anything that causes me stress, anything that's stressful, anything that's geared towards stress, I keep it away from me. I don't want to be bothered with it. I don't care who you are. I don't want to be bothered with it. If you bring drama to my doorstep, I'm slamming the door in your face. I don't want to be bothered with it. Period. If we can sit and talk like two adults supposed to talk and converse, you know what I'm saying, like two adults supposed to, and we can conduct ourselves like adults and have a civil conversation, I'm cool with that all day long. All day long. I meet you. I don't got a problem. Listen, don't have my kid. If you've got my kids, make sure my children are around somebody that you really know, or else don't bring them around, because I promise you, and I'm not trying to discourage anybody from having a relationship. My thing is, I'm protecting my kids. You got dudes and women that's touching these kids, man. That's doing all types of foul stuff, beating on them, burning them with sick, doing stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? We in a state, we in a age of stupidity right now. You understand what I'm saying? These days, these times and age, the time that we in right now is ridiculous. The things that goes on and people do, man, it's ridiculous. You gotta watch your child around every damn body, because they not playing. People not playing fair no more, man. It's crazy, and I don't need that, man. I'm loony about mine. I'm Looney Tunes about mine. I promise you. I'm Looney Tunes about mine. It doesn't even matter who you are. You understand what I'm saying? And that goes for my son that I raised. That's not even my biological son. I'm going to war for him. I'm going to war for him because that's a part of me. I raised that. I put in 20 years with this boy. I put in almost 20 years with this boy. You can't tell me that ain't my son. Please. Montoya said, I would only do it if we are talking relationship. If we just have dinner dates, it would have to be on hold. Absolutely. Because DJ said, hey, y'all. Montoya said, that's why it's important to keep dudes out your house unless it's going to be serious. Oh, the kids ain't home. If the kids ain't home, go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just don't go crazy in their room, but go crazy. Go all through the house if you want to what to do. You know what I'm saying? But don't bring them around your kids if it's not a serious thing. You're not intending to be serious. Because first of all, you don't know this person. Second of all, he's not going to be around long. If it's just a fling, he's not going to be around long. Second of all, your kids, you got to have more respect for your kids. Your kids are going to be looking at you like, Mom, what are you teaching them? What are you teaching them? That mommy sleeps around, that daddy's just a hoe? Like, come on, man. I love when money come across my screen. You receive the payment. I love that. So, yeah, that's real gooey. Love it. Crystal said, I was so funny when my babies were babies. I would tell anyone, put my son down, family and all. Yo, sometimes, but you know what though? If they give off that type of, like, you feel people energy, you know what I'm saying? You can feel people's energy. And I know a lot of times, you know, when I was on my bullshit, he probably felt my energy. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, he really don't like me, you know what I'm saying? And I can imagine the things that, you know, how he felt now, just hearing the conversation that we had and just understanding that, like, damn, man, I really was foul, B. Like, I kicked myself in the ass over that for real, because, damn, man, you already got your father, your biological is not doing nothing. Oh, more money. Boy, God is good. But you already got, you know what I'm saying? You already got your biological father not doing his part, not playing his part, doing what he needs to do. You understand what I'm saying? But then on top of that, you have a man that's in your life and he's not doing what he's supposed to do. You understand what I'm saying? That's man. Word. Aisha said, no, but I had a stepfather that I hated when I was coming up. But since I've been an adult, I told him I appreciate the tough love because it made me more appreciative. And he made me the strong woman that, let me see. Discipline is let me see. A strong woman that I am today. And when you're a young child, you feel okay. You feel like nobody but your mom or dad is supposed to discipline you. And once I processed that, as long as they have your best interest at heart, you listen and be grateful for the knowledge that's given. And I will tell anybody that's my dad. And you know what? That's what me and him stood. That's what me and him stood at. Aisha, no bullshit. That's what me and him stood at. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. He should do things, and then I would discipline him. Not physically discipline him, but I'll talk to him and have a conversation with him. You know what I'm saying? And then I have to argue with his mother. It caused a lot of conflict, because that was another thing that pushed me, kind of pushed me away at times, because I had to argue with his mother every time I said something to him about something that he did wrong. And my main point with her would be like, yo, go to the root of the problem. You focused on what I said to him and what I did to him. If I popped him or something, you focused on that, but you're not focused on why. Like, how did this even start? Where did it occur at? Go to the underlying problem. He did this, and this is why this happened, and this happened. But she used to go straight to the middle. You know what I'm saying? She skipped the part that he did and just go directly to the part that I did. And that caused a lot of conflict. You know what I'm saying? We fought a lot of years for that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of years we fought for that. Montoya said, nothing like a dad being there for their kids. We had our share of ups and downs, but you would never know, because you were always there for our babies and always gonna be there. Jessica said, hey, everyone. Roxanne said, but it is balanced. Absolutely. Montoya said, yes, Roxanne, I do not feel both parents should be hard on the kids. Somebody got to be sensitive of their feelings. Absolutely. I agree with that too. But at the same time, it can't be the same person all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to switch it up sometimes. You got to understand that at times, that they kids are going to be kids, and they're going to make mistakes, and they're going to do things that's not right. You understand what I'm saying? But you can't defend them for everything that they do. What are you teaching them when you defend everything that they do wrong? How are you teaching them responsibility? How are you teaching them to be responsible? How are you teaching them that that's not how life works? It's not how life works. And Tori said, a lot of women say they want a man with no kids. When I was young, I thought the same way. But honestly, if you got kids, you want somebody who understands kids. And some men with none don't. Montoya said, hey, Francis. How you doing, Francis? Welcome to the living room. Aisha said, that's right. And I feel the same way. Stress is a killer. It really will kill you. Stress will put your ass under. For real, for real. You know what I mean? Stress will put you under, man. Listen. Crystal said, I told my son's father I wanted to meet the woman who was going to be around my son. We talked. I told her how I felt and what was expected. I gave her my number. Any problems, you call me or his father. That's the way it should be. But see, that's the way it should be when you got a responsible parent. You got two responsible parents, whether they're together or not. You understand what I'm saying? If that parent is playing, if that absent parent is playing a part in the child's life, by all means, you shouldn't be trying to discipline that child. You bring it to the mother, or you bring it to the father, or you bring it to the father, or you bring it to the mother. You know what I'm saying? Whoever the child lives with, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? You allow them to deal with it. But in my situation, it was different because the father was absent. You understand what I'm saying? So being that he was absent, those were my shoes to fill now. I had to fill those shoes. And understand, when we got together, you know what I'm saying? When I got with her, she was 21. You know what I'm saying? She was 21 and I was 26, 5 years older than her. I was 26. So we still was kids ourselves. You understand what I'm saying? So it was a learning process. It really was a learning process. It was something that we had to learn, but we got through it. You understand what I'm saying? And now we're better people for that. It helped. He was, unfortunately, he was my learning process. That was my learning process. You understand what I'm saying? All the things I've learned how to become a better parent, or how to be a better parent, by going through the things that I went through with him. You know what I'm saying? And that's just that simple. Montoya said, that's grown up, Crystal. Crystal said, big facts, Ja. Dwayne, what's happening, Dwayne? If you're still here, I seen you for a minute ago. I don't know if you left or not. Kimberly said, my kids aren't meeting anybody if there's no potential to become serious. You can trust people. You can't trust people nowadays. Not at all. Not at all, man. People put their socks on funny now to me. I don't, man, listen, I don't try. You tie your shoe funny. I'm watching everything. Like, what are you doing? Why you tied through, you put it backwards? Like, why your toilet tissue go up, over instead of under? That's you weird to me. I gotta watch you. I don't I don't do that. I need to understand it. I need to be able to understand you. We need to be on the same plane for you to don't be fiddling with mine. Nah, boo. Nah, we ain't doing that. I don't got the patience, man. I got. Let me say this, man. I calm down a lot. You understand what I'm saying? But I go 0 to 100 quick over my kids, man. You want to take me there? You want me to black out? Mess with my kids. That's all you got to do. Mess with my kids. I promise you see a whole nother side of me, man. And I'm not advocating, violence or nothing like that. But it will get violent. It will get violent playing with mine. It's just certain things you just don't do. You just don't do. As a man, don't play with my kids, man. Word. You look at them funny, get it out your mind, man. Get it out your mind. Crystal said, not to change the subject, all these jewels John Montoya give us, as well as a safe place to express ourselves. Can we support them and buy some products? I'm just keeping it real. They are doing support them and some products. They are doing this for free for the people. Let's bless their business. I mean, I appreciate it, but I don't, God's going to give you what you get. You know what I'm saying? God got it all mapped out already. I appreciate that, Crystal, though. That's real, though. But God got it mapped out already. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's for us is going to be for us. And we're going to get it. You know what I mean? But I appreciate that. Felicia, how you doing, Felicia? Felicia said, hello, everyone. Montoya said, thanks, Crystal. And again, we appreciate your support. And everyone, please donate anything you can to help Crystal, who is helping others in need. Yeah. We all, you know what I'm saying? We all need help, man. We all need help. Everybody, nobody's perfect on here. We all need help. We on here because we need help. And in one area or another, everybody's not stuck in the same situation. You know what I'm saying? But we all have flaws. Everybody have flaws, man. You understand what I'm saying? And understanding that it's easy to be less judgmental, knowing that your shit ain't right. You understand what I'm saying? Once you realize and understand that, then you're less likely to criticize or critique other people, because you ain't together fully. Like, come on. Be mindful, man. Be mindful, man. Children are, yo, they said it was a song, man, and it's real. Children are our future, man. Invest in our future. If you want to invest in our future, don't go buy a belt. Don't go buy no damn expensive ass car. I mean, you could do that if you got it. Don't get me wrong. You could do that. You spend your money how you want to spend it, but make sure you invest in the kids, man. It's very important to invest in these kids, man, in their education, and make sure they get the things that they need, man. It's very important that we give back, man. When you make it, it's important to never forget where you came from. You know what I'm saying? Turn around every now and again. You know what I'm saying? Drop something back there for somebody to pick up. You understand what I'm saying? It's just that simple, man. It's just that simple. Whoa. I done lost y'all. Y'all ain't talking to me no more. What's going on? Tanya, what happened? What's happening, Tanya? You got about 15 minutes left. Tanya, chill my hair, everybody. A lot of us get to a place of comfort and we forget about the people that we left behind. In reality, though, real shit, God got a way of bringing you back. You know what I'm saying? Full circle, and put you right back where he picked you up from. You know what I'm saying? Tina, what up, Tina? I don't see Tina in here. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Be mindful, man. Be mindful of those that you leave behind, man. Because at some point in time, you know what I'm saying? Everything goes full circle. Understand that everything goes full circle. It might be a point in time where you need, where you know what I'm saying, you have the potential to help somebody and you don't, and then you you know what I'm saying, it come back around and you need help from that same person that you neglected to help. You know what I'm saying? And just pray and pray to God that they have a bigger heart than you did. You know what I'm saying? And they overlook that and they help your ass anyway. Stop being selfish, people. Please stop being selfish, man. For real, stop being selfish. You got love. You got enough love in your heart for everybody. Excuse me. You got enough heart love in your heart for everybody. Tanya said, hey, everybody. Did I say that already? Oh, yeah, I did. Tanya said, hey, Montoya. Montoya said, how do y'all feel about a man hitting your kids, ladies? Felicia said, yes, indeed. Well, I guess Montoya just excluded me from the conversation, so I'm gonna sit back and let y'all answer that. She done took over the show now, so I'm gonna let her rock now. Crystal said, hey, Sade Steadwell, I love you. Hey, Sade, how you doing, Sade? Welcome to the living room. Montoya, you laughing your ass off. You don't kick me out of the show. That was crazy. You gonna ask, I'm the only dude in here, you gonna ask how the ladies, how you feel. Like, I thought I was running this show. You's a weirdo sometimes. I'm gonna answer your damn question anyway, because I'm gonna answer it from a man's perspective. Listen, if your child is unruly, disrespectful, you know what I'm saying, out of control, and you're not controlling him, and we're in a relationship, and I'm taking the brunt of that disrespect, and his father's not present in his life, there's nobody else I could turn to because you're not doing your job as a mother, you know what I'm saying, you allowing this, I'm gonna beat that ass. Beat that ass. Beat that ass. Good God Almighty, beat that ass. Yeah, I'm gonna beat that ass. You know what I'm saying? If that's what's warranted, let me say that. I'm not just gonna beat his ass for any old thing. But if he's disrespectful and he coming at me crazy, cursing and carrying on, and he's disrespectful to any other adults, and that's just his nature, just disrespectful, and you as a mother are not doing what you're supposed to do, somebody got to correct this child. Call me the equalizer. I'm Denzel out this mother. Yeah, because I'm gonna tell that, I'm gonna beat that ass. You gonna learn today, Otis. Yeah. So with that being said, yeah, Montoya, I don't care. Listen, don't invite me into a relationship with you, and you got a child that's disrespectful beyond the heavens, and don't expect me to be, and expect me to be like you rather, and you know, to sit back and eat that. Understand this. I'm not going to tolerate that, because when I grew up, they didn't play disrespect. We got our ass whooped by everybody, any and everybody. Everybody was our parent. In my neighborhood, everybody was our parent. I promise you that. You gonna get your ass whooped. If you doing wrong and you get caught doing wrong, you getting your ass whooped by whoever caught you doing wrong, and they take you home, and then they're gonna tell your mother, and you're gonna get your ass whooped again, or your father, and you're gonna get your ass whooped again. So you got 2 ass whoopings. Promise you. That's how I grew up. And a lot of y'all too, a lot of y'all, Ladybug, you from the same neighborhood as me. You know how it went down. Everybody knew everybody. Tanya, everybody knew everybody. Mel, everybody knew everybody. You get your ass whooped by, if you get caught, whoever catch you beating your ass and you getting your ass whooped when you get home. That's how I went in my neighborhood. Mel said, I think a deal breaker in a relationship for me would be if the kids were unruly and he didn't discipline them and didn't want anyone else to. I can't deal with badass kids. Exactly, Mel. That's exactly what I'm saying. If you're not gonna discipline your child, if you're gonna allow your child to, oh ma, fuck this, ma, I'm not eating that salad. I don't want that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And kids, and it sounds funny. It may sound funny to y'all, but on some real, you got kids that's like that. That talk to their parents like that. Their parents like, oh, He said he just acting out. He acting out. What? You wonder why he gets suspended every week? You sitting there talking about you going up to the school arguing with the teachers and the principal and everybody else of why your son can't be in school. He don't need to be in school. He need his ass whooped. You gotta start being, man, listen, man. Stop being soft on these kids, man. Stop being soft on these kids. And it's bad, it's sad to say, but when you're a single parent, you gotta be the mother and the father. So you can't just be the loving, nurturing mom that you wanna be. Sometimes you gotta pull that strap out. How 50 said, get the strap. You gotta get that. You gotta get that. You gotta handle your business like a mother and a father at times. You understand what I'm saying? You can't just hug them and hold them every time, because they crying or they feel a certain type of way. Nah, when they do something wrong, he's just acting up because his father not here. Come here. He 15, 16 years old. Come here, Billy. Oh, come here. Nah, you bugging. You bugging. Ladybug said hitting. He signed his death certificate. I'm beating that ass. Shit. If they disrespectful though, if they're a good kid, don't get me wrong. If they're a good now, a good kid, you don't have to discipline them like that. You could just say certain things and it'll scare the shit out of them, scare the crap out of them. They don't want no parts of that. You understand? They don't want no smoke. You understand what I'm saying? But you got some kids that don't believe that they can be touched. Where they get it from? The parent building them up to a point to where they feel they untouchable. That's that parent's fault. Montoya said that was just a question. This is your floor, laughing out loud. I was just messing with you. I ain't bothered by that. Crystal said, my mother's boyfriend beat my oldest brother so bad my mother left him. Let me tell you something. Crystal. Now, I respect that. I understand that. And your mother should have left him. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how the severity of what the situation was and none of that. You know what I'm saying? But it's your job is not to put the kid in a coma. That's not your job. You understand what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, though. My step pops used to beat the shit out of me and my brother. But let me tell you this though, me and my brother was bad as shit. When I tell you we was bad, we stole. We used to go up in the stores and steal, like big department stores and shit. Like we go stealing, we get arrested for shit. We bust out windows. You know what I'm saying? We was doing all types of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So we deserved them. We earned them stripes. We earned them ass whoopings. You understand what I'm saying? So he's supposed to get the strap. Can't be mad at him for that. And like somebody said, I don't remember who. Oh, Aisha said, I'm thankful for those ass whoopings that he gave me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm thankful to this day for those ass whoopings that he gave me because I learned from them. You understand what I'm saying? Sade said, hi, Crystal. Shelton, love you too. Hi to us too, Sade. Hi, Sade. Crystal said he beat blood out of him. Man. TT, what's happening, TT? Sade said, hi, how are you? Felicia said, I never had to hit my kids. Wait, I pulled off from y'all, my bad. Felicia said, I never had to hit my kids, let alone a man. But then you got good kids. See, some people are fortunate enough to have good kids. Everybody ain't fortunate like that. Word. Yulita said, I wouldn't even allow someone I was in a relationship with to discipline my child. They have a father. His opinion matters, but their father is present. See, that's what I'm saying. If the father is present, then by all means, you know what I'm saying? You as a man, yo, listen, bro. Your child over here, XYZ, this, that, and the third, I think you need to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? This is what's going down. This is what they doing. Da, 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 da. If you could, you know what I'm saying? You could talk to him about that. I appreciate it, bro. All right, you got that? All right, I appreciate it. Cool. I'll talk to you. Peace. That's how I go. That's how I go. You understand what I'm saying? If he's present. But if he's not present, get the strap. Ladybug said, yep, yes, you know what I'm talking about. Tiny said, damn right, y'all. Everybody was tag teaming. Word. In our neighborhood, Yes, you get caught slipping, you want to. Man, listen. Crystal said, if he the stepfather is there and raising the children with me, as long as he don't go too far, I will tell you I will whoop a kid ass and take him home to their mama. That's what's wrong today. It's too many. It took a village to raise a child. Absolutely. But we so fearful of the kids nowadays because the law, they got the law behind their back. It's against the law to do these things that we grew up getting. The ass whooping that we grew up getting, it's against the law to give those out now. Where? But as soon as the kids do crazy stuff, oh, it's the parent. The parent raised them wrong. They didn't raise them right. We were scared. Ain't nobody got time to be sitting up in nobody's jail. What you in here for? I beat my kid ass. What? Sade said, if the child is disrespectful and the mother neglects to check it, then she needs to check herself first. Yeah, but in the meantime, get the strap. You ain't got time to be sitting back waiting for her to realize that she's wrong and she need to do better and the child is unruly. Nah, everybody see that but you? Nah, come on, boo-boo. Montoya said, when I grew up, my mother was not hearing that. She barely hit us, so I wish a dude would have tried to whip me. You probably needed an ass whooping or two. But I don't see you being a bad child, Montoya, because you're a good person now. So I don't really see you being a bad person. So I can't speak on that. I don't know. Ladybug said if the kids is unruly, then that's different. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. How you doing, Patty? Welcome to the living room. Patty said, you don't need a strap to put your kids in check. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's your opinion. You don't need a strap to put your kids in check. I'm talking about the kids that I'll be around. If I need a strap, I'm going to get a strap. Tanya said, my kids know not to be disrespectful to any adult. They don't want to deal with me. They know I'm the fire. Patty said, I turned the camera around again. I'm sorry, y'all. Patty said, I just got to give my kid a look and he knows who's boss. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that wasn't just something that happened. It's something that you did, that fear that you instilled in him for him to acknowledge the fact that, oh, mommy not playing right now. It's time to straighten up. You know what I'm saying? It was something that you did. Montoya said, I rarely hit my kids. I talk to them more. They seem to understand me talking to them now that they are older. My 9-year-old don't even get hit. This little boy of mine, though, he think he tough. I tear his little ass up. Get your little ass, and he do his little, and put that arm behind him and walk off like. I bet, who you doing that to? But he has my attitude. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? So, Lord, help me work with this kid. I try to. He got that me in him. Montoya said, yo, welcome back. How you calling out all these damn people and I don't see them? Where they at? Patty said, my mother beat me bad. I will never do that to mine. And see, that's a lot of people have that issue too. You know what I'm saying? They go through things with their parents and situations that in ways that they grew up and they step back from, you know, allowing their child to experience those type of things. Not saying you got to beat your child. If your child's not doing nothing wrong and your child understands and you make, like you said, you give them the face and they straighten up, then so be it. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But when they get out of hand, just because you were beat or you had your ass whooped, that doesn't mean you don't beat your child. You don't pop your child. I ain't talking about beat your child till they bleed. I'm talking about pop your child, discipline your child. We're going to say that. It doesn't mean you don't discipline your child. You still discipline them. Nicole said, my grandmother used to say, Nicole, what up, Nicole? You done snuck in the back door? Nicole said, my grandmother used to say, I'm getting ready to long distance you and reach out and touch you. Tanya said, I stayed with an ass whooping back in the days. I was always doing something I had no business doing. Yeah, but see, it's funny now. We can laugh at that because you own your fault. You understood what you was doing wrong. You understand what I'm saying? You ever, as adults now, you know what I'm saying? You ever find yourself just sitting back and just laughing like, oh shit, like damn. I sound like my mother, or I sound like my pop, or I sound like this person, I sound like that person. I remember my mother told me this. I remember when such and such told me that. Y'all ever sit back and do that? Because I do that a lot. I be like, and I can hear their voice as I'm doing it, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy. They tell you gonna understand when you get older. Watch. Wait till your ass has some little nappy head ass kids. And they was right. Tanya said, the hell with the law. Be disrespectful if you dare. I'm whipping that ass and I will call the law for you. Come here. Sit your ass down. Crystal said, get the muff strap. The word for the night. Word, get the strap. Word. Your leader said, I never have to worry about my kids being disrespectful to me or anyone. Now, if they're making bad decisions in life, yeah, their father and I will handle it. Monique, how you doing, Monique? Monique said, hello. Crystal said, that look don't work all the time. That's why kids be in the store wilding out. People be looking at me. I be like, you want something too? Shit. Yo, let me tell you something. Let my kids act up in the store. I give them that look, like Patty said. I give them that look because they know I'll tear their ass up. I give them that look. I'm like, you better calm down right now. And when I do that look like this, I'm not playing with you. You better calm down right now. When they see that, they lock it up. They know what it is. I'm not playing. My son, he's so much like me. It's funny at times, you know what I'm saying? Because the way he reacts to certain things. He only 3 years old. He'll be 4 Saturday, but he's 4 years old. I'm gonna say he's 4 years old. Saturday is his birthday, but he's so much like me. It's funny because he's a clown. You understand what I'm saying? And so when I say something to him, sometimes he'd be like, and he'll laugh at me. You know what I'm saying? And then. Especially when I'm not in the mood to play with him, I got to tell him, listen, I'm not playing with you. Stop playing. And I got to constantly tell him that because he plays too much. He's just like me. I can't even be mad because that's how I am. I play a lot. You understand what I'm saying? So he does that naturally himself. He does the same damn thing. Mel said, I didn't have to get whippings as a kid, but my father didn't play. He was a man of his word. He meant what he said, period. No negotiating. Yeah, Montoya, his damn George Jefferson. Montoya said, I hate to see kids get punched in the chest. Nah, I don't punch him in the chest. I'll punch him in the chest, but I don't punch him in the chest hard. You know what I'm saying? I just hit him like, get over here, boy, get over here. But he laughs. You know what I'm saying? It's funny to him. You know what I'm saying? I popped him the other day, yesterday. And his mom was at work. I popped him yesterday. His mom was at work. No, yeah, yesterday. He gonna tell me, no, it was Friday. Sorry, Friday. Thursday. It was Thursday. I popped him Thursday. He did something. I popped him Thursday. I'm like, sit your butt down. Matter of fact, he was jumping on the couch. I said, sit your butt down. You know you don't jump on no couch, boy. What's wrong with you? Sit down. And he looked at me and I said, who you looking at like? So I popped him. Sit your butt down. He sat down, and sat down on the couch and did all that extra stuff. So I'm like, okay, I let him rock with that. You know what I'm saying? So then his mother called home from work on her break. She calls home. I'm like, yo, what up? He's like, Daddy, can I speak to mommy? Oh, nicely. Daddy, can I speak to mommy? I said, hold on, here. Give him the phone. Hi, mommy. She said hi to him, whatever. Daddy hit me. I said, oh, you telling them? You snitching? Oh, yeah. What your mother gonna do? But that's just how kids are, man. And with that being said, man, we come to the end of the show. Y'all know what to do, man. We at the end of this one. I enjoyed talking to y'all, man. I'm going to let this last song rock out. You know what I mean? Do what we do. I'm going to watch y'all do y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? And make it nice for the people. You know what I mean? We're going to let this one rock out. I'm going to read this last thing. This is the end of the show, y'all. This is the end of the show, y'all. Here we go. There we go. All right, with that being said, man, I'm going to read Crystal's comment. Crystal said, I go through that with my 17-year-old. He acts just like me. Male makes me sick. He feeling himself. I'm 6'2". He's 6'4". Damn, Crystal, you that tall? He's 6'4". I got the body with his smart ass. I go to the body with his smart ass. I do not own the rights to this song. Yo, from my heart to yours, man, y'all already know the rest, man. Y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all chose to be here with me, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Ladybug. Ladybug said, good session. Good night. Oh, now Tina pop up. Now I see you, Tina. Good night, Tina. Thank you for joining us in the living room with your host, Ja. Y'all, I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Thank y'all for stopping by, man. You know what I mean? Another day, another mission, another good topic, another great conversation with good people, man. Word. Mel said, laughing out loud. Good night, y'all. Yeah, Mel, he got issues, Mel. Word. My choice said, good night, everyone. I should do a two-step right now on your ass. I should hit y'all with a two-step. Just show y'all how I used to do it. I'm going to do it one day, though. I'm going to film myself. I'm going to jump up from the seat. And I'm going to give y'all that two-step like. Put that shit in on y'all. Y'all going to be like, oh, whoa. Mel said, good show. Everyone was participating well. Thank you, Mel. You ever notice it's just certain? Nah, I ain't gonna do that, Crystal. I'd hit a spin on your ass. That's a mean spin. Drop down, smack the ground, bounce back up like I ain't never left. Huh? Stop playing with me. Tanya said good night. Word. But you ever hear a song that you won't even be wanting to dance and nothing, and that shit just hit you and you just be like, yo, and you just start grooving like, yeah. Kimberly said, and another one for the books. Have a good night. You do the same. Monique said, good night. Thanks. Thank you for stopping by, Monique. Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock p.m. We here live. Got a feeling most with treasure, and the love so deep we cannot measure. Ain't nobody loves me better. Another one of my favorites. Chaka Khan, Aretha, Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight, Sherelle, Pebbles. Man. Money, get at me so you can order some stuff from my Toya. She got some hot stuff for real. Money. Oh, Monique. Okay. Alyssa, how you doing, Alyssa? I seen you. Miss Baker, you late? You and Sir Charles. Y'all late? Martha, who you talking to, Martha? Miss Baker said, hello, y'all. That's the end, man. We out of here. Monday through Friday at 9 o'clock. Every night, we here. Get at us, man. This is Josh signing out from the living room. Y'all have a good night, man. Stay blessed, man. Love those that love you. Be easy. Peace.